Wow. Okay. And you mentioned a number of churches, and also a number of schools. But let's go to the churches first.
Okay.
Tell me about the churches you attended.
I attended Presbyterian Church until I was about 11. And then we went to, then I started sneaking off to St. Patrick's because there was a rich church. There was no Mexicans, no blacks in that church, just white people. Mm. So we would go real early, Frank, my brother, and we would go to look for, at the time, there was, the people were real poor. They couldn't afford to buy us, we'd bought fruit in Wisconsin, but here in Texas we couldn't buy anything like that. So we used to go to Jones Street where there was a lot of markets, the food, vegetables and fruit and vegetables with markets, all on Jones Street, lined up all on Jones Street. And the people would, if they had a little bruise on an apple or a banana, they put it in the trash can. A little anything, any bruised watermelons, they put them in the trash can. So my brother and I, we had a wheelbarrow that he made, and we went down there at about 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning. We'd go down there and we hit those buckets. We he pulled them over, and I would get all the fruit and stuff out of there, put them in the bucket, and then we'd go. And then when we got them home, my mother would wash them, clean them, and take the part that was rotted and gave it to the rest of the kids. Mm-hmm. That's how, yeah.
And this was on, you said, like, so during church, like.
And then I would tell him, I would make sure that I would have something like a clean skirt, and I would have the blouse, but I wouldn't get it dirty. But I would put on a clean skirt, and I would walk up the street when we were up there, like what now is the. Now I would say it's like the 9th Street. They were all the way lined up till about maybe where the bus is. That's where all the markets were lined. Okay. They had all fruit. It was different line, different. They had like little stands. Everybody had their own little space where they had, they had little cubics, like little stands like that. This one all the way till they got always to the bus, to what's now the bus station. But it was on the other side, not on the bus station side. And then I would go from there to 9th Street, cut across, and come back by the library. There was a library, and then there was where now it's where the police station is. That used to be the jail department. The police were there. All the police squad cars were there. They where they put people in jail. Then across the street from there was St. Patrick's. So I'd cut across through there, and I would go and sneak to the side of the pews. And there was a pew, the last pew, there was hardly anybody sit there. I think it was like for confession and all that. So I used to sneak there and sit there and pray. And then I would get out of there before everybody started getting out. There's rich people, real rich. And all white.
Yeah. Did anybody ever tell you anything for being there?
No, I never got noticed, I guess. I was tiny. I sneak in and I sneak out, and nobody noticed. Yeah. And then when I told my stepfather, I told him I don't want to go to the Presbyterian church because I don't like it. I like the Catholic church. He said, well, you don't have to go to that Presbyterian church anymore. You can go to San Juan. So he told my mother to start letting me to go to San Juan, because he didn't want me sneaking to St. Patrick's. He said, you don't go over there because they might put you in jail. He said, if the whites catch you in there, they're going to put you in jail. And he warned me. He said, don't go to St. Patrick's no more. And that, it was really funny because I told Carol Weaver, which was the director there, I said, do you remember that? You don't remember this, I said, because you're too young. And I said, but Carol, this church, I would give anything to be a member of this, and now I'm a member of it. And I got out of it. After 63 years, I just left the church.